What's up, everybody? Chewy89 coming at you today with another One Piece chapter 1024 review. And this chapter was pretty good today, man. I mean, not as good as last week's. I don't think there's going to be another chapter. I mean, there's going to be really good chapters coming up, but man, as good as last week's, I don't know. If you guys can do me a favor, if you can, like, dislike, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. We'll have more One Piece content. If you guys can, the button is down there, the subscribe button. Just hit that. And definitely help out the channel, help me out. And I can do some more One Piece stuff, if I can get some more subscribers. Anyways. Let's get to this chapter. So for a minute, this gave me a good laugh. And what I'm talking about is the beginning of this chapter. Somebody comes through and people are knocked out on the ground, and we're like, oh, and if somebody mentions Conqueror's Hockey, and we see like a silhouette of a character, and I'm like, wait, who's that? And then we get up closer, and it's Usopp, and I'm like, please don't give Conqueror's Hockey to Usopp. Like, let's not hand out Conqueror's Hockey to everybody like it's candy, okay? Let's not do that. Like, I don't want to see Usopp with Conqueror's Hockey at all. Observation, sure, because he's a sniper, but Conqueror's Hockey, no, no, no. I don't know how he would use it, man. Like, he'd be terrified to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't want Usopp to have Conqueror's Hockey at all. No way. No way. But I thought it was funny. He came down an alligator, and he's like, everybody crumbles before me. You know what I mean? When I show up or whatever. And he took down 2 of the Flying Six, which, he didn't. But he's gonna lie too, Seth. He's gonna build up his own reputation. I like that. That was pretty cool. They said they call him the Beast Hunter and all that stuff, and I'm like, okay, whatever, Usopp. You know what I'm saying? So right now they're trying to get updates on Luffy and what's going on. Nami's on the transponder, and so far they haven't heard anything. And right now that is what it is. And I think last time Nami saw Momonosuke was with Shinobu, so I'm pretty sure she thinks everything is okay, but no one's got an update on Luffy and where he's at, so nobody knows what's really going on out there. But right now, like, the battles are wrapping up, everybody's gathering together. For a minute, we do get Beppo and other people in the alliance fighting some of the beast pirates and clearing the area. They don't want anybody to go to live floor right now. Sanji and Zoro is doing their thing. And they don't want anybody to interfere with that battle at all. They want them to take on the All-Stars and no bullshit, right? Take them, beat them, and move on forward. So they're trying to prevent people to go from live floor, and they're doing a pretty good job so far. On the 3rd floor, it's funny, we do get Brook burning alive. Basically, the floor is burning up and shit, and like Brook is just running, and he's just like trying to, he's got Robin, and he doesn't want Robin to burn up or anything like that. So, yeah, it's just all that's happening, and right now you made a joke about him being cremated or whatever, but that's Brook for you, right? And he's just trying to keep Robin from burning up and stuff like that. And just reminds us that Robin went through a hell of a battle, Frankie too, and everybody else. Like, I mean, they're all just coming together to help out the other parts of this battle, right? They're here to just clear it up and do some more stuff here. And then we get a little them talking to Jinbei, and and Jinbei is asking where Kaido is, and if someone's keeping him busy, you know what I mean? Because if nobody's doing that, I mean, Kaido's just gonna rain hell over everybody. Luckily, Yamato's there. We're gonna get to that in a little bit. But Jinbei's asked about them, which is a really valid and good question. Because if nobody's fucking with Kaido, Jesus, you know what I mean? Oh, and the other thing is too, the people that are getting knocked out is due to Big Mom's Conqueror's Hockey, apparently. But I think it's due to Kid and Law and Big Mom's Conqueror's just going nuts and just having a battle up there. I can't wait to get to that battle. I cannot wait to see that. So yeah, I mean, then you see Kawamatsu coming in and helping out and just clearing out the floor a little bit. Unfortunately, I could never get to the live floor. Then we cut to Yamato and Kaido. This battle is just amazing. I mean, Yamato, if she joins the Straw Hat, she's going to be a hell of an asset for the crew and much needed upgrade. If you get Jinbei, Yamato, forget Carrot, dude. Listen, Carrot is whatever. You need a mink, sure. Add Carrot, right? But for me, like, I'm not the biggest Carrot person. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like she needs to be added to the crew because she's a mink. And needs to be well rounded with like different races of the world and all that stuff, which is fine. But like for her, like I'm not too fond of Carrot. Like, I like Yamato, I like Jinbei. They're strong characters because I'm thinking about them battling all their strong crews, and I'm thinking about them battling like Blackbeard and all that stuff. So they need these power ups. You know what I'm saying? So start off with this battle. I mean, Kaido does. I mean, I think Yamato does like a ring arrow attack, and there's like a beam that just gets launched towards Kaido. I believe he deflects it, and Kaido throws back a thunderous arrow. Yamato blocks it, and it's just great panels of battle, like just the battle here. And Kaido knocks back Yamato. And of course, Kaido realizes that Yamato's trying to kill him, right? I'm sorry, Kaido's trying to kill Yamato, I believe. I don't know how that conversation went right there. It's hard to see who, whatever, but it looks like, yeah. So basically, Yamato's telling Kaido, "You're trying to kill me," and Kaido's like, "Yeah, I mean, this isn't us families, you know what I mean?" Like, Kaido's like, "You've been prepared for war your whole life, basically, and you're carrying Odin's name. That's a heavy burden. You better be prepared to die." You know what I'm saying? Like in Kaido's eyes, Odin died, and he died in a great fashion. And remember, Kaido wants to die. Like he wants to die. He can't die for some reason. We don't know really. I think it's something to do with the dragon and all that shit. But he doesn't want to die. I mean, he wants to die, so he admires that, and he's like a glorious death. And especially like he said, "Hey, listen, you carry that name Odin, man. I'm gonna treat you as such. I'm gonna hold you that high regard. We're gonna fight to the death now. You came here to stop me. We're gonna fight. I'm not going light on you. You know what I mean?" And of course, Yamato's asking what's wrong with admiring Odin, and of course there's nothing wrong with it. But in Kaido's eyes, nah, man, you see him above me. You're supposed to admire me. I want you to run New Onigashima. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want you to do. And Yamato's not willing to do that. And I don't agree with Kaido's tactics, but I understand. Like, damn, your kid doesn't like admire you. That kind of sucks. But we go to a flashback and we go to Yamato locked up in a chamber down below, and she hasn't eaten in a while. And of course, while being chained up, these guards, I believe, went down there to, I don't know, protect Yamato or whatever, or to kill her. I don't know. Probably protect her. And Yamato does Conqueror's Haki and knocks them out. And of course, Kaido's impressed, right? I wonder who gave birth to Yamato, actually. Now that I think about it. Who's Yamato's mom? Anyway, so yeah, I mean the guards are knocked out down below, and and of course she doesn't understand what happened. Kaido does, like, okay, it's Conqueror's Haki. It's like, this is good, you know what I mean? Like, my kids got Conqueror's Haki. This is a great first step. But he says, if of course I'll get the Kaido here, and but he says, if you insist on calling yourself Odin, better be if you did die, Yamato, right? So again, like, it's he admires death because he can't die, and he admires Odin. Kaido admires Odin because of the way he died, the fashion he died, and Kaido hasn't found that yet. So he's telling Yamato this, and if you're gonna be Odin, you gotta go through with it. You know what I mean? So Kaido's just gonna give. This is where Kaido gives Yamato a month to cool off, to reconsider things in the cave and think it over. Like, hey, listen, I need you to take my side, man. I need you to be right here with me, man. I don't need you to be against me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're my kid. Don't fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to be here with me. You know what I mean? We could run shit here. You know what I'm saying? That's what Kaido's thinking right now. And of course, he says there's wild samurai in prison down there. So I don't know. Like, basically, Kaido's gonna leave her in a place with these samurai that they don't know what they're gonna do, right? Like, they can just go crazy and kill Yamato right then and there. And he leaves her a plate of food, and the samurai haven't eaten in days, so they're hungry as hell, dude. And they're like, "Fuck, dude." So this is like the ultimate, like, okay, now and he also gives them their weapons, so he leaves the weapons there. He leaves food for you, man. This is cruel, by the way. This is fucking, man. If child services caught a hold of Kaido, my god. Granted, they're not gonna do much to Kaido, but I'm just saying, dude. Anybody that treats their kid like this, holy shit, man. He deserved to fucking. He deserves to die, dude. Let me tell you something. Kaido's a villain. He's a villain. So he leaves all that down there, and of course there's swords, and we get some silhouettes of some of the samurai. We don't get any names or anything like that. One of them looks like Shimotsuki, whatever the samurai's name was, which is like related to Zoro in a way. And the other two I cannot recognize, but it is what it is. So then we see like how good the samurai are in Wano too. Like, they see that this kid hasn't eaten. He's trapped down here. He sees how shitty of a father Yamato has. How shitty of a father Kaido is, and they admire that they that they admire that Yamato admires Odin, right? So they go and they cut the chains off of Yamato and themselves, and they let Yamato eat the food, right? Because they're good people. They're not gonna kill a kid, right? They don't care how hungry they are. But yeah, one of the silhouettes, it looks just like Zoro in a way, dude. I think that's Shimotsuki, that whatever his name is. I forgot his other name, but I think that's him. And they eat that, and from here, I wonder how we're gonna find out about Zoro's lineage, right? Is it gonna be from Yamato? Did he get a name drop? Because we didn't get any name drop of those samurai. We're left to guess of who these people were, and I'm banking one of them is the Shimotsuki, from the Shimotsuki clan, and so they cut the chains and everything like that, and you know, they go and they see that Yamato has Odin's logbook, his 20-year logbook of all. I mean, that's his logbook of his journeys out on sea and stuff like that. And we get a part of Yamato's dream too. Yamato basically wants to break the chains, leave Wano, and then become a stronger person. Which, you know, that's gonna happen after this arc, which is good. You know, just like Odin did. You know, he left the sea, went out there, traveled, saw the world, did what he needed to do. And of course, you know, Yamato can't read the logbook, and that logbook gets read by the other three samurai. And of course, like I said, the silhouette with that other samurai, like, they don't show it completely. You know what I mean? Like, it's I'm pretty sure it's the Shimotsuki guy. And you know, of course, you know, they read the book, and they see that Odin predicted a battle 20 years from now that will happen, that will bring about the new dawn, and it uplifts the samurai. And it basically, the samurai cut open, they escape the prison, and they go out to battle, and Kaido gets called and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure they end up getting killed from here, or surprisingly, they just get beaten in prison. I think Kaido killed these motherfuckers. So, you know, we see what happened to Shimotsuki, whatever his name is. I forgot it already. And basically, not really see it, but we get an idea. So then we cut back to the live to right now, and you know, we get back to Yamato versus Kaido, and you know, just basically some banter going back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, he basically not agreeing with what Kaido's doing. You know, you don't have a right to steal Wano's freedom. You know, they're basically just, you know, they're just two different people, and they don't agree with anything. You know what I mean? And you know, it is what it is. And of course, Kaido makes a mention there are no easy answers in this world. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? I'm doing this shit because I just feel like I need to do this. And they clash with a Thunder Bagua at the end, which is amazing. I gotta say, the battle between Kaido and Yamato, fucking awesome. Loved every second of it. Loved every minute of it. The backstory with Yamato, loved it. I could have not dealt with the beginning there. I get it. You know, everybody's gathering together and they're finishing their battles and they're helping all other areas. I could have dealt with maybe 1 or 2 less pages of that, and then the rest be a little bit more, because I wanted to see this guy's face, the dude that looks just like Zoro. You know what I mean? I wanted to see that, but that's all right. That's okay. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. The chapter was really, really good. I gave it like a 4 out of 5. Really good chapter. Yamato's backstory is phenomenal. The battle between Kaido and Yamato, phenomenal. Really good. Nice panels. Really good stuff. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen here. I don't know. Do you think Luffy's going to show up next chapter and this battle stops? Do you think Kaido beats Yamato, then Luffy shows up? Or do you think Yamato deals a fatal blow to Kaido somehow, right? And weakens him a lot. And then Luffy shows up and finishes him off. I don't know, man. I'm intrigued. I can't wait. I think we're going to get to the other battles first before this battle ends in a climax. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Like I said, do me a favor if you can. Comment, dislike the video, subscribe to my channel. We'll have some more One Piece content. And we're not on break next week, guys. We're getting another chapter next week. I think after next week, we get a break. So we're not getting a break next week. We're going straight back into this next week, Friday or Sunday, you know, whenever you read One Piece. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful, blessed day. Take care. Bye.